Hello again, family. So bear with me. This video comes from a series of things that God showed me today. I've been trying to get them out right on time, as Rima words is when he tells me. He gave me the word prime today and letting me see a prime truck. So not only do that mean swiftly and delivery, but I actually looked up the biblical meaning of the word prime. It means dawn. It is said upon waking in the morning or after midnight, praise the previous night. It is also associated with the eternity of God, the incarnation of Jesus Christ, and his resurrection from the dead. Now, the incarnation of Jesus Christ is God's word made manifest in the flesh as Jesus Christ. You can find that in John 1:14 and 1 Timothy 3:16. He also showed me the word or the number 362. It means to await, up, completing a process, wait, remain, properly, earnestly, wait, linger, abide, actively wait with rising intensity and clarity about what is hoped for. So, with that number was followed 303, which also means upward, and 3306. So 3306 also meaning to abide, stay, remain, I await. Now he's telling us to persevere and endure under his word. 1 Thessalonians 1:10, which states, and to wait for his son from heaven, whom he raised from the dead, even Jesus, which delivered us from the wrath to come. Mind you, to come very soon. It also said the daughter of Zion, grasping, stretching her hands. You can find that in Jeremiah 4:31. That likens to the church being around the calamity and chaos and longing to be saved. I'm going to go over everything and then I'm going to paraphrase at the end. He also gave me the number 947, it was 9475, but he highlighted the 947, which means to tread, trample, or tread down. That came with some verses. Psalm 44, verse 5. Through you we will push down our enemies. Through your name we will trample those who rise up against us. It was also Psalm chapter 60, verse 12. Through God we will do valiantly, which means bravely, for it is he who shall tread down our enemies. He also gave me, or it was also listed under the 947, Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 6, and he's discussing Israel. And when I passed by you and saw you struggling in your own blood, I said to you in your blood, live. Yes, I said to you in your blood, live. What this is discussing is how he raised Israel up from babes up until the time of maturity. Their bloodiness and their nakedness is their shame. He's saying, I clothe you. I gave you clothing. I gave you shelter. I made you from sinners into righteous ones. So he also gave me number 1515, which I always break up into separate numbers and then into the whole number. So we're going to do 15 and 1515. 15 means to do good, entreat, longing or desire. Entreat means an urgent prayer or a serious request. Also, to ask someone something in a serious and emotional way. Now, most of these are twofolds. Like I said, I'm going to discuss at the end. 1515 means peace, quietness, and rest. It also means to join, tie together into a wholeness, God's gift of wholeness. He also gave me the number 3939, Like I said before with 15:15, I split it into 39 and then went back and did the 39:39 together. So it means holy place, sanctuary, dwell in the secret place with the Most High, stay without sin, stay without spot or without blame. 39:39 means to dwell near, reside, and it also means warm wood or to make bitter. Now, the dwell near is talking about moving in faith into the land that he has promised you, even if it is unknown to you. It will look foreign, but know that he is with you. The wormwood deals with God's wrath and his judgment. 17:17 also broke up into 17 and then 17:17. 17 means doing well and virtuous. Virtuous is two ways. It also means the virtuous is in for is the Proverbs 31 woman, the Esther, and virtuous as far as how you live unto God and his word and his commandments. 17:17 means manifest, visible, comprehended, God giving proof of his saving grace, thus manifesting himself in the flesh through Jesus Christ. He also allowed me to see a crown while I was out today, two ways. Awaiting what he has spoken to you, your promises, as represented with Esther 2:17, dealing with her becoming crowned queen, and his word as far as the eternal life that you have in him through his saving grace, which is represented in James chapter 1, verse 12. He also allowed me to see restoration. Restoration is the act of returning something or someone to their original state or making something new again. He gave me Acts chapter 3, verse 21, which I have been seeing 3:21. It says, heaven must receive him until the time comes for God to restore everything as he promised long ago through his holy prophets. It says God's people returning to him and his reestablishment of his people and the blessing that he intends to bestow upon them. Okay, people, so Jesus is saying persevere and endure. Persevere and endure. When Israel was rescued from Egypt, delivered from Egypt, what should have took 11 days ended up taking 40 years because of their lack of faith. It took so long. But even with their lack of faith, God still allowed them to come into the promised land. God is a just God, but you have to persevere and endure. So a lot of things that were double, he's returning people, he's restoring people, whether that's finances, whether that's your spouses, whether that's bringing people into his covenant, meaning souls are being born again. The crown was two ways. It is for spouses that are returning, which means to tie together, join together, and also for his children that are returning to him. He's saying, come unto him now. Rest in the secret place of him. Get closer to him. Abide in him and know that you will be safe. Yes, this world is crumbling before us. Yes, there's a lot of calamity and a lot of destruction, but he will deliver you from it. Nothing will come nigh thee if you abide in the secret place with him. Keep his commandments. Stay in prayer and stay in his word, people. So remember that going forward. Yes, we're in a time of manifestation. He's going to show up and show out for you. We're treading down on our enemies. He has given us the authority. He's telling you, I am here for you. Even when you don't see me, I am here for you. I know that you are longing for me. I know that you are desiring for what I have promised you is coming, is on the way. A lot of things are being manifested swiftly, and he is taking swift action. So endure, 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 just like the children of Israel. Not exactly like them, because they were disobedient a lot of times to have to be spanked, and we don't want to have to go through the same thing that they went through. to get to where we know He's taking us. Just be patient. It's uncomfortable, but growth and maturity comes in uncomfortability. Hang in there. Have a blessed day, everyone.